The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At shooting guard, Josh Giddey. Introducing the starting five for your Charlotte Hornets. At shooting guard, 6.
Happy Monday, and well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, BA. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, a dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. Bridges against Williams. Pass to Miller. Here's the 3. He drops it from range.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Now here's Rozier. 23 points his last outing. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Miller pulls it in.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
The ball's knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Court shot is good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Hayward for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, a quality shooter from beyond the arc. Can't let Hayward get room to fire from the corners.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Williams up top. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Rozier. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Giddey.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Bridges misses. The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length in every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith's checked in.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Miller. Back to Smith. Now here's Hayward. Here's Miller. Giddey defends. For 3, Smith. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Holmgren. Up and over Smith. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Hayward to pass to Williams. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. The quick crossover. What a move. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Dort. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Smith into the lane. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Alexander.
It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul.
That free throw misses.
And, you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran. His passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Hounded by Rozier. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the baseline. And there it is for him. Give him 8.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
On the attack, Rozier. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He misses the free throw.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Terry Rozier, Nick Richards out there with Washington. Then it's Smith, and it's McGowan's in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Drops in the layup for 2. McGowan's got 4 points this quarter.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. And he can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination.
To the paint. Here's Richards. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City trailing to the wing, right side. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Pass to McGowan's. Fires from deep. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Williams, a screen on Smith. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Smith outside. There's 1:47 left in the second period. He gets it in there. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
Bridges finds Williams. Back to Bridges. Now here's Hayward. 3-pointer. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Pass to Williams. Outside Giddey. Back to Holmgren. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Hayward, good. Hayward's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Charlotte trailing. Smith outside. It's Hayward on the wing. From outside the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace, the pass to Giddey. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Pass to Miller. Here's Hayward. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Williams misses.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thunder out in front, leading by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Celtics. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
This is going to be either a lopsided.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
Terrible shot selection, chucking up wild threes. I don't even know how they're still in this game.
And that'll do it for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the 5. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority. And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Miller. Gets the 3 to fall. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Back to Giddey. Screen by Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Hayward, the pass to Miller. Over Giddey. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Giddey against Williams. And it's Giddey missing.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
On the wing, Rozier. The 3. He can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Fires in the triple. Miller's got 6 here in the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now here's Giddey. Defense right on it. Pass to Holmgren. Williams with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Williams' shot is good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Charlotte calls timeout. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Rozier. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Washington right side. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Outside Giddey. Puts up a three. That one is off. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Hayward for three. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams with it. Guarded by Smith. Joe, the pass to Williams. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 8 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's Washington missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the basket by Bridges.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Thunder out in front. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Washington, Smith out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's McGowan's in at the 3 slot. That's the Hornets 5. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
He's off on the second. Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster's skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
Pass to Sarr. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Thunder with a lead. Here's Sarr. Up and in on the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the Hornets call time here. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Bridges comes in for Washington. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for McGowan's. And Miller subbed in for Smith. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And this is what makes SGA an all-star caliber talent. His ability to take over games.
From deep, Hayward. Pass to Bridges. Here's Miller. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. SGA using that size.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Bridges passes to Williams. Rozier with it. Here's Miller. The three-pointer off the mark. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Terry Rozier picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead.
And when you're a player like SGA, handling the ball late in crucial moments, you better get used to being at the line in big spots. Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Here's Miller. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Here's Dort. Uses the glass on the layup.
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
Here's Miller. And it's in. And that one brings him within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Dort. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Back to Bridges. Here's Miller. Williams defending. To take the lead. Miller can't get it to go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Timeout called. The Hornets. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Missed it.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the small forward position.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Rozier. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
And Rozier, here we go.
Oklahoma City foul call. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for York.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead.
The strike is a big strength for Rozier. His teammates trust him in this spot.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a two-point ball game.
Just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
And that one's good. Giddey.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Bridges outside. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Right wing. Here's Miller. Giddey defends. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. Inside. Williams misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
Williams misses. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Miller, the pass to Rozier. Over Dort. Second chance shot. And he buries it.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 2. We've got 33 seconds left in overtime. And here are the Thunder now. Pass to Dort. The three is up. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Williams. Now Rozier. Here's Miller. Giddey defends. Oh, bangs home the three.
That's a critical basket there. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. Can't give up a three.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the OT period. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. From the arc. And buries it from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Miller. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they came. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, say does
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Brian Anderson, still fairly early on in the season, Richard. How much are these guys worried about production right now?
No matter the time of the year, guys are always worried about their production. Look, I remember preseason games where I wasn't playing well and I got frustrated. These guys are still competitive. They're always looking for results.
And the Cleveland starting five. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Strus in at the 3. And the shot is good by Garland.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Young on the attack. An easy 2 on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
And over the last year, some changes for the Hawks on the bench and in the front office. Coach Snyder brought in partway through last season. Back in Utah, he helped establish a dominant defense. Now trying to move the Hawks in a better direction on that end as well.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. They from long range. Here's Capella, and a slam dunk by Capella.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
The Cavs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From deep, Mitchell. Hunter with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Murray, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Mobley finds Garland. The 3. Mitchell misses. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. May with it. Now guarded by Mobley. May, good.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
And it's Garland on the drive. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter here. May passes to Capella. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Allen. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
And you know, Richie, for his age, Evan Mobley's defensive instincts are off the charts.
He plays the passing lanes well. He's he's in the right position. And with that length and athleticism, he has a chance to be an all-time great defender.
Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Pass to Murray. He takes it in, banked it in off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Thompson. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Hawks trailing. And here's Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Garland. Sends it home from three-point land. Murray's got 5 points.
Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray is just keeping things simple in these sets.
Garland for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Bogdanovich. Off target at the rim. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 3. And we'll get things... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Young runs point with Bogdanovich at the 2. Then there's Okongwu. Then there's A.J. Griffin. And it's Matthews in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. You know, Richard, in 2023, the Cavs reached the playoffs without LeBron James for the first time since '98.
B.A., that's the year I graduated high school. And that's just the beginning for this team. The Cavs have drafted well. They've made some big-time trades. And their core players are only getting better.
Pass to Matthews. That three's off the mark. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 3-point lead. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Young against Mitchell. Launches it. Young misses. Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Thompson passes to Mitchell. Puts the move on. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
He loves to show he's in control out there. And with that move, you can see how much control Mitchell has.
Griffin on the wing. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Darius Garland has the talent to set the table and get his own. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, Darius is really good first and foremost. He understands when it's time, when we call his number, and when it's time to get the other guys involved. We've been able to depend on him, and he's proven that the moment is never too big for him. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Good stuff.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Sadiq Bey comes in for Matthews. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Niang. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. And Darius Garland subbed in for LeVert. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Here's Garland. Capella with a rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
The Cavaliers leading. From deep, Mitchell. Capella with a rebound.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Mobley finds Strus. 4-3. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Mitchell from downtown. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Screen by Capella. Young, the pass to Capella. Takes it inside, and yep, it's good. Capella's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Count it.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim. Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Strus against Young. Outside for Bay. Fires the 3. The shot misses. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Allen. And now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
On the wing, Murray. Hunter up top. Over Garland. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
They're giving up too many threes. Got to extend their defense. Get out there and cover on the perimeter. Jeez.
They look like seconds.
All right, fellas, let's take a quick... And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. And a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, wow. Welcome to Dance Class hosted by Donovan Mitchell.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game. More than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. It's good. Garland's got 16 points now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Capella, screen on Strus to the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by the Hawks.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his third foul of the game. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first.
They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon. Murray finding ways to contribute.
The free throw drops from Murray. Granted, each of the last 3 seasons, Atlanta has been in the top 10 in offensive rating.
That's true, B.A., but Atlanta has also been in the bottom 10 of defensive rating. If the Hawks want to take that next step, they have to commit to the defensive side of the ball.
On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Murray. Garland for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Day with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
KBA, well, the Cavaliers are one of the best young teams in the league, and it's up to their point guard, Darius Garland, to help distribute. He said, quote, "We have so much talent on the floor. I just try to get my big fellows the ball so they can stay active and work for us on the defensive end as well." That's the game within the game right there, Brian.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Bogdanovich checked in for Bay. Niang, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Garland. 16 points for him. On the take. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Young against Garland. Murray from outside. For the lead. And the finish inside by Capella. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
The 3 from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. 52 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside Hunter. From deep. Knocks down the long J. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The 3-ball. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
3 points.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Outside Young. Fires for 3. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Outside Young. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team starter. Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the third. Murray passes to Okongwu with 4 on the clock. And the layup is up and in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third.
The previous play is under review.
Review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Young runs point with Bogdanovich at the 2. Then there's A.J. Griffin. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Matthews in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. And here are the Cavaliers now. Pass to Okoro. LeVert up top. This one for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Griffin with it. Now Thompson defending. Griffin passes to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on LeVert. Here's Young. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
Wade, that's good. Wade's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Pass to Matthews. Off target with the 3. And Cleveland's shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And here's LeVert for 3. And that's collected by Trae Young. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. Here's Matthews. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell to the rack. And a nice finish on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, that motor on Mitchell just speeding right through his shot.
Go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Matthews. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for LeVert. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Bay from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Strus the pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Strus against Young. Over Strus. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. Murray with it to tie it up. Mobley grabs the board. Mitchell against Murray. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Here's Allen. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
And so they foul intentionally.
Team first.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal. Team second. At the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Garland has a scorer's mentality from the field and from the line.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're losing by 4. 26 seconds left in the game.
Attention fans. Down in the court, it's your house squad. Get back! And let them hear you.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Hunter. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Usually a steady hand at the line. Mitchell can make a big impact to him. Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Here's Young. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And they'll get another chance. Day from long range. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Here's Garland. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops. And that'll put him up 2.
At the charity stripe, Garland is very efficient. He could really help his team here.
And he's unable to get the second one. Bay passes to Young to take the lead. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
Introducing the starting 5 for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Up front, it's Bogdanovich at the 4 and Duran at the 5. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position.
And just a strong finish. The D just one step behind on that play.
And Greg, that's all he needed. That's a dunk this crowd will remember for a while. Now, here's Ivy. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovich in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Now Cunningham. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Clock is at 3. Here's Duran. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. Towns dishes to Gobert. Out to Conley. The tray. Duran pulls it in. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Cunningham outside.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Ivy against Towns. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Misses off the right iron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Conley's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Ivy. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Duran. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Edwards. Brown, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Jake Milton in for Mike Conley. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart checked in for Bogdanovich. Burks comes in for Thompson. And Hayes subbed in for Ivy. Doris, lots of people are excited to see how this Timberwolves team progresses.
Certainly, Kevin, you have to admire what Anthony Edwards showed you in terms of those exciting young players. He proved he was more than capable of elevating his responsibility. And when you think about their postseason, you ran into Nikola Jokic and the eventual champs. You can live with that.
Now, here's Milton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pistons trail by 4. Burks the pass to Stewart. Cunningham right side. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Now Milton. Towns for 3. It's good from long range.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll get it going after this from... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Bagley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Sasser in at the 1. Milton kicks to Anderson. Edwards passes to Milton. Tries again. And it's laid in by Edwards.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish. Yes, sir.
Here's Burks. A rebound by the Timberwolves. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
And stolen by Bogdanovic. Plays it in off the breakaway. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Out to Edwards. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Stewart. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against Charlotte.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate. About the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter. That is so good.
Conley against Ivy. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Floats one. Bogdanovic wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bogdanovic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for Anderson. And it's Shake Milton in for Edwards. And then for Detroit, Jalen Duren comes in for Bagley. And it's Cunningham in for Bogdanovic. Let's take a look at the numbers for Troy Brown. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Towns kicks to Milton. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. Milton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Cunningham finds Thompson. Cunningham sets a screen for Thompson. Inside, Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Now for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Cavaliers. Towns for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Cunningham looking it over. There's a screen. Down low. And Duren slams it in.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
Gobert in the corner. Pass to Milton. A 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound. Cunningham outside. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you could feed off that positive crowd. It can help you build momentum, you know. It just gets you.
And now we turn our attention to the Western. And that's all for us. Now it's
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Then there's Edwards. And it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker, and it's shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Here's Durant. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
To the left wing. Towns for three. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes to Thompson. Ivy against Edwards. And Thompson kicks to Ivy. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Timberwolves leading by 4. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouls. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. This one for three. The kick out to Cunningham. His three-pointers off the mark.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Conley left side. Puts up a three. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Alexander Walker. 11 points in the game. 1:46 left to play in the third. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
You love the strong shooting of Bogdanovic, a polished player with a scorer's mentality.
The kick out to Towns. Feeds it to Gobert. Count it. Gobert's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Cunningham sets a screen for Bogdanovic. The kick out to Cunningham. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Conley left side. The pass to Alexander Walker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Cunningham with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. With 4 seconds on the clock, he lays it in. Cunningham's got 6.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Our They're going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Alec Burks. Marvin Bagley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Sasser in at the 1.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Sasser, defended by Milton. Here's the 3, connects from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Over in the corner, Edwards takes the 3, drills it from outside. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Burks looking around. Takes a shot at the elbow. Second chance shot. Bagley, no good. Minnesota leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Pistons trail by 7. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. And Bogdanovic out top the key. Detroit, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the D.
Towns out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Cunningham. There's a good screen. Kicks it to Ivy. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Ivy defending. Conley, the pass to Towns. Clock at 6. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. And here's Ivy. Here's Turley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also made a concerted effort to put the ball down low. many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Conley. Cunningham with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Ivy with the bucket.
What a gutsy shot. Jaden Ivey delivers down the stretch.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the screen. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And the Pistons with possession here. Cunningham for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.